MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Here's Juan Lagares. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's only 2 for 10. Has a look, now the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Syndergaard has thrown a little over 110 innings so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Ripped down the line. Lagares aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Nobody out, runner on first. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Count still full, 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
Settling in now, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Chris Paddock will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2. But if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
2 balls and a strike to Amed Rosario.
2-1 to count.
Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. The pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Jeff Mcneil will be the next to take a turn. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Here it comes. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And in steps Manny Machado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 264 is average entering play, 11 home runs, and 41 RBIs. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Brian Dozier now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonzo. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Hosmer has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope, ball. 2-0.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Oh and 1, here it comes. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now for San Diego, Francisco Mejia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Mejia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, Chris Paddock. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
Stepping in, Juan Lagares. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Hosmer to the plate now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Pham, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2, and a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next up from New York, Jarrett Parker, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. To short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Here's your one to Cespedes, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen the fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Popped him up. Dozier waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Syndergaard.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Rosario brings it in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Machado now on 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Will Myers will be next. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Late that time for a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane And that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set. Here it comes.
Outside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strike.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Mejia. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Bureau, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right
there. Into the box now, Chris Paddock. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One ball, 1 strike to count. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
The center fielder,
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
In now, Juan Lagares, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 offering. Hit to third. Davis has got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Padres on top, 2-0. So coming to the plate, Ahmed Rosario back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
One and 2 now. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
That's the ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball. 2-2.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So here's Jeff Mcneil. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eric Hosmer.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hosmer has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. To first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Pham. First delivery to him on the way. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Bases are empty, one man out. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's Manny Machado now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Beaten into the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Here's Will Myers, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Popped him up. Davis is there for it. And the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Alonzo.
First pitch on its way. Pete Alonzo is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On the ground to the left side. Machado is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. Paul Sewell takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Paul Sewell.
So stepping in, Brian Dozier, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Cespedes going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
Standing in now, Chris Paddock. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Juan Lagares. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First delivery to him on the way. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's now 4-0 San Diego. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jarrett Parker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Left side, but well foul. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Softly hit out toward short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Robinson Cano will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Amed Rosario. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up onto first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail here 4-0. Brad Brock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
New York Mets, number 29, Brad.
Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Leading off for the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Brock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. From the stretch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Digging in, Manny Machado. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Will Myers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Brian Dozier at the plate. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he was over in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Pomerantz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Three runs already home here. Hit in the air out to left field. After it is Cespedes. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Friars 7 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Jeff Mcneil. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Squared that one up just a little late. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Still 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Grounded back up the middle. Dozier on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Mets leave one. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Your attention, please.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jurickson Profar is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Profar.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The windup and the 0-1.
Low, ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Just hung in there on that one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Juan Lagares, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Cespedes. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Pham.
Striding in, Pham. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tati Jr.
So digging in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario's got it. Mcneil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Padres lead it 8-0. Andres Munoz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
San Diego, number 52, Andres Munoz.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in now, Jarrett Parker. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Jarrett Parker.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Hit hard towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1.
Tag 2.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Lagares is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Eduardo Nunez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rosario.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still 8-0. Seth Lugo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Manny Machado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Machado now on 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Line to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
To the plate now, Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-1.
Yeah. Count.
Brian Dozier waits on deck. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he misses with it, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Two and 0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the pitcher, Andres Munoz.
So here now is the pitcher, Andres Munoz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Count still at 1-2. Two men are on with two men out. And there's strike three, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, two left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 8 and the Mets nothing. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 0-1.
1-1. Come on, man. That's the ball. 2-1.
This is popped up. Machado is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
So now to the plate, Jeff Mcneil, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now.
3-0.
1 out, nobody on.
Come on, Dad.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up now, Pete Alonzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball. That's down.
Runners on first with 1 down. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So striding in, Michael Conforto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Matt Strom enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
55, Matt Strom.
In now, Wilson Ramos. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Now to the plate, Jarrett Parker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Paddock earns his team-leading 11th win as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.